So welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be with you all. In fact, I'm seeing that the viewers are increasing day by day, and I'm happy to receive the direct message from the students, from viewers like you who want to know more details and all. So I'm very happy to be connected with you all. So today we are going to continue with the part 4 as we're talking about the basic accounting terms which are very important for all of you to understand first. Only then we can enter to the other details. So let me continue now with the fourth part of this basic accounting terms. And again I'm repeating, if in case you have any more doubts or you want more explanation or more examples, I can see many of them sending me direct message, but I would appreciate if in case you are putting your comments directly in my YouTube. It will help me, and in fact it will show more of engagement. As well as please share this to your friends and those who really need this. I'm sure it's going to help you all. So shall we start? Okay, welcome back. So today we are going to start with the basic accounting term part 4, and that is with the word expense. You are hearing it, बहुत खर्चा हो गया, lot of expenses है यार. So when we say that, let us first understand that in accountancy, in accounting term, इसका actual meaning क्या है? So let us be more technical here. So here it says expenses means what? It is the cost. Expenses is the cost incurred for generating revenue. आप जो भी खर्चा करते हैं आपके बिजनेस में रेवेन्यू पाने के लिए. नाउ व्हेन वी से रेवेन्यू रिसीट्स, पैसा मिलने के लिए आप कुछ खर्च करते हैं. डेफिनेटली धंधे में, इन द बिजनेस, वी हैव टू स्पेंड समथिंग. सो वॉट एवर यू स्पेंड, what you incur the expenses, for what purpose are you spending? For getting the revenue. So what do you mean by expense? And whenever we say expense, सिर्फ expenses मत रखना यार. You should keep in mind it is a revenue expenses यार. Revenue expenses का मीनिंग क्या है? ये खर्चा अभी के लिए फिलहाल, लेकिन बाद में मुझे तो आएगा, because I am a businessman. So as a businessman, remember, let us not think only about the expenses. Any expenses that comes in the business is revenue expenses. Okay? So whatever now expenses is what actually? Expenses is the cost that you are incurring. आप जो खर्चा करते हैं, for what? For revenue receipts. आपको मिलने के लिए जो आप खर्चा करते हैं उसको हम बोलते हैं expenses. So you have understood this? Expenses means what? It's the cost incurred for generating revenue. Revenue means revenue receipts. Okay. Next we have the word prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses. Expenses you know now what do you mean by that? कि cost incur हो गया भाई, खर्चा हो गया मिलने के. Now here is something that we call as prepaid. Okay, when we say prepaid, the word itself gives us a proper meaning. पहले ही आपने पे कर दिया, पहले ही आपने पे कर दिया, that is prepaid. Okay, how do we define this? Expenses paid. Okay, expenses paid, but relating to next accounting period. Now accounting period is what? From 1st of April to 31st of March. Calendar year is what? From 1st Jan to 31st December. Accounting period क्या है? Accounting period का जब हम बोलते हैं, so it starts from the new academic period. That is academic. Accounting period starts from 1st of April and it ends on 31st of March. Okay, so you are incurring the expenses, but it is related to what expense? अभी का खर्चा के लिए नहीं, हम अगला साल for the next accounting period. For that I'm incurring the expenses now itself. I'm spending now itself. But is it meant for this month? No, it is meant for the next accounting period. So that which you spend in advance, that which you are spending before the accounting period, that spending is called prepaid expenses. Okay, prepaid expenses. Now the next is outstanding expenses. Outstanding expenses. What do you mean by outstanding expenses? Outstanding means future, होने वाला खर्चा. So here it means expenses incurred, खर्चा हो गया लेकिन हमने पे नहीं किया, but not paid. Outstanding expenses. अरे मेरे सर में कर्जा है यार, मुझे पे करना है. So when you have to pay, आपका खर्चा हो गया, आपको ये expenses हो गया, but did you pay that? No, I will pay afterwards I'll pay. After 6 months I'll pay. After 8 months I'll pay. So when you do that expenses is called outstanding expenses. So now think about outstanding expenses and prepaid expenses. Both are opposite in nature. Prepaid में हम एडवांस में पे किया, पहले ही पे किया, ओके, लेकिन उसका कभी के लिए नेक्स्ट अकाउंटिंग पीरियड के लिए हमने अभी पे किया. और यहाँ पर आउटस्टैंडिंग क्या है कि हमने खर्चा किया लेकिन हमने पे नहीं किया है. सो रिमेंबर दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, वेरी सिंपल. इसके अकाउंटिंग पीरियड जो होते हैं वो 12 मंथ्स के अंदर होना पड़ता है. ओके, आपने प्रीपेड किया, वो 12 मंथ्स के अंदर आपको मिल जाएगा, आपका जो वो बेनिफिट हो जाएगा. यहाँ पर क्या है, आपने बेनिफिट लिया लेकिन आपने खर्च पे नहीं किया, बट वो भी 12 मंथ्स का पीरियड कितना होता है? फॉर 12 मंथ्स. तो इसके लिए इसको हम बोलते हैं करंट एसेट एंड करंट लायबिलिटी. करंट लायबिलिटी फॉर आउटस्टैंडिंग एक्सपेंसेस, क्योंकि हमारे सर पे उधार है और हमको वो पे करना है. कभी पे करना है? कैन यू पे आफ्टर 2 years? नो, यू हैव टू पे बिफोर द अकाउंटिंग पीरियड. मतलब कि 1 साल के अंदर आपको पे करना है, बिफोर द पीरियड ऑफ 12 months. So that is a liability. What kind of liability? Current liability. याद है, current मतलब 12 months. Similarly, outstanding expenses का opposite क्या? Prepaid expenses. Outstanding expenses current liability, prepaid expenses is current asset. क्योंकि आपको उसका बेनिफिट मिलने वाला है. Okay, you're going to get that. So मिलेगा कभी? 2 साल के बाद? नहीं, 1 साल के अंदर. Current asset. So please remember, now we finished expenses, prepaid expenses and outstanding expenses. Prepaid expenses is current asset, outstanding expenses is a current liability. Now let us see the next one. We hear quite often, definitely in the school also, when you are studying in 5th and 6th and all, आप लोग को सिखाया profit and loss, right? Cost price, selling price and then the profit. सेलिंग प्राइस ज़्यादा हो तो आपको प्रॉफिट मिलेगा, अगर आप कॉस्ट से कम भाव में बेचते हैं देन इट विल बी लॉस. सो लेट अस बी वेरी स्पेसिफिक एज फार एज कॉमर्स इज कंसर्न. अकाउंट, हाउ डू वी से प्रॉफिट? व्हाट इज प्रॉफिट? प्रॉफिट अर्न्ड फ्रॉम नॉर्मल कोर्स ऑफ बिजनेस. व्हाट इज प्रॉफिट? द अमाउंट दैट वी अर्न, द प्रॉफिट अर्न from normal course of business is called profit. जो आप earn करते हैं, आपका जो कमाई जो है normal course of business के द्वारा, then that is profit. Normal नहीं है, अगर वो business नहीं, आप जैसे कि I'll give you some examples. If we complete both profit and gain, there is a word gain. Normal लोग, उनको लगता है कि gain and profit both are one and the same, but absolutely not. There's a huge difference between profit and gain. So what is profit? Profit is what you earn from the normal course of business. From the normal course of business. Supposing if you have a mobile shop, you are the owner of a mobile shop and you're selling the mobile phones and you're getting some profit, कुछ पैसा मिल जाता है और वो आपका प्रॉफिट है, उसको हम प्रॉफिट बोलते हैं, नॉर्मल कोर्स. लेकिन उसी समय अगर आपने आपकी जो दुकान का आपको एसी चेंज करना है, पुराना एसी हो गया एंड यू आर सेलिंग दैट ओल्ड एसी, देन आपको उसमें भी प्रॉफिट मिल गया, समझ लो, बट दैट इज नॉट प्रॉफिट because that is not a normal course of business. So whatever you generate from the normal course of business is what you mean by profit. Now profit is equal to, there is a formula which you have to remember, And what is profit? Profit is equal to revenue. Revenue means what? Receipts. आपको जो मिलता है less expenses, खर्चा को माइनस करके जो आपको receipts मिलता है, उसके बाद जो बाकी होते हैं that is profit. Profit is equal to what? Profit is equal to revenue receipts. Revenue minus expenses. Please याद रखना. ओके आपको इतना पैसा मिला, मान लो कि आपको 10 लाख मिला आपका बिजनेस में से, आपने नॉर्मल कोर्स ऑफिस में से आपने भेजा, आपका मोबाइल शॉप का मोबाइल्स काफ़ी सारे भेजे आपने, एंड आफ्टर 1 मंथ यू आर कैलकुलेटिंग एंड सेइंग ओह आई सोल्ड 5,000 मोबाइल फोन्स एंड आई गॉट 50 lakhs. Okay 5 lakhs, I got 5 lakhs rupees. But is that a profit? No. Minus expenses. माइनस एक्सपेंसेस. व्हाट एक्सपेंसेस? रेवेन्यू एक्सपेंसेस. तो पाने के लिए आपने क्या क्या खर्चा किया था? आपने मोबाइल फोन आपने कहाँ से होलसेल से लाया था, तो वहाँ से लाने के लिए थोड़ी ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी दुकान में आ गया. यू हैड टू गो देयर. आपका कन्वेंस है, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है, डिलीवरी का ये है, यू बेट हैव गिवन सम टिप्स टू देम. सो ऑल दोस थिंग्स पाने के लिए you have spent, and that is revenue expenditure. So you need to minus the revenue expenditure from the revenue. आपको जो मिला है receipts. Okay? So I said, what do you mean by profit? Profit is equal to revenue minus expenses. Now what is revenue? Revenue is revenue receipts. What is expenses? Expenses revenue expenditure. Please remember that. And from that what you minus is what we call it as profit. So you have understood profit. Please remember normal course of business. Okay? So that is profit. Now the next one is gain. As I told you, common men will say that gain and profit. पूछो आप किसी को तो अरे यार ये तो सेम ही है, इसमें क्या फर्क है? But yes, there is a difference. And what do you mean by gain? Gain means profit earned. Okay, what type of profit you earn from irregular activities, not the normal course of business, but जो irregularly, unexpectedly कुछ अगर जाता है, उसमें से जो profit मिलता है, उसको हम gain बोलते हैं. So what do you mean by gain? The profit earned from what activities? It is from irregular activities. For example, as a businessman, you are a mobile shop owner, और आपने मान लो कि लॉटरी लिया था और लॉटरी लेके आपको लॉटरी लग गया. So you got huge amount and that profit, is it called profit? No, it is not a regular business. मेरा regular activity नहीं है भाई, unexpectedly मिल गया, and that amount is what we call it as gain. So I hope you understood the difference between profit and gain. Profit is what you get from the normal course of business. Gain is what you get from irregular activities. The next one is loss. Now what do you mean by loss? आपको ये भी पता है, you have studied in your school time, you know, profit and then loss, cost price, selling price. So let us see, for accounting, the term that we use loss has got some deeper meaning in that. What is the meaning? Loss is what? Excess of expenses over revenue. अगर आपका expenses revenue से ज़्यादा हो, revenue means receipts, okay, आपको जो मिलना था उससे ज़्यादा आपका खर्चा हो गया, then that is what is a loss. But if you ask me, in the school days when you studied, you were saying that cost, when the cost खर्चा ज़्यादा means cost is more than the selling price. Cost price is more than the selling price. It is a loss. Here we don't say that. We say what? We say that expenses minus revenue. Expenses minus revenue is what you mean by loss. Now next is income. Again income. Now income means what? Again, it is a very common term. Commonly there is a misconception. People just say what that comes in their mind. But I feel that as accounting students, you must know the meaning very clearly. It's very crystal clear. Now when we say income, it is what? It is the profit earned during one accounting period. आप जो भी profit आपको एक accounting period में how many months are there? 12 months. When is the beginning of the accounting period? From 1st of April every year. And when does it get over? 31st of March. So from 1st of April till 31st of March, whatever profit that you earn during that 12 months of period, we call that profit as income. So what is income? Income is the profit earned during one accounting period. And when we talk about the formula, what is it? Income is equal to revenue minus expenses. Income is equal to revenue. कितना revenue मिला minus खर्चा expenses, उसके बाद जो बाकी है that is an income. Profit earned during one accounting period. What is the loss? You saw that. Loss is what? Expenses minus revenue. What is income? Income is revenue minus expenses. Okay. Next word is inventory. Inventory. Have you heard about this word inventory? बहुत कम use करते हैं साधारण लोग. But in accounting we have to use that and we should know the real meaning of that. Now when you say inventory, हमारा जो business था इसका inventory क्या है? हमारा meaning क्या? What does it mean? It means a stock. आपके business में कितना stock है? That is what we mean by inventory. Now what do you mean by inventory? Very simple. Goods remaining unsold or unused in manufacturing as on a particular date, that is called as inventory. Whatever आपका जो माल जो है, goods जो है, please remember, goods that is remaining unsold, बिका नहीं है भाई, और उसका इस्तेमाल नहीं हुआ है. So the goods which is left out, which is remaining unsold or unused, okay? In manufacturing, goods जो होता है, माल जो होता है, उसको manufacturing में as on a particular date भी दिया है. एक particular date है. Now when you talk about the date, I can describe it that it can be, stock. Again, I'm telling inventory. Inventory is also known as stock. Now what do you mean by stock? Or what do you mean by inventory? It means for goods that is remaining unsold or unused. Okay, where this माल आपका जो है कहाँ पर रहता है? In manufacturing. As on what? As on a particular date. Now particular date means it can be at the beginning of the accounting period, it can be at the closing of the accounting period. So when you talk about the stock or when you talk about the inventory, it can be of two types. And if it is in the opening year means what? The beginning of the accounting period. 1st April का जो है, तब जो स्टॉक है, जो माल पड़ा है, उसको हम बोलते हैं ओपनिंग स्टॉक. एंड जो माल अनयूज्ड है, जो माल का इस्तेमाल नहीं हुआ है, ओके, एंड दैट इज ऑन द क्लोजिंग ऑफ द अकाउंटिंग पीरियड. दैट मीन्स क्लोजिंग इज व्हेन 31st March of the accounting period. If there is any goods remaining unsold or unused on the closing of the accounting period, then that goods are called as closing stock. I hope you got me. So inventory, it is also known as stock. Stock means what? Which is remaining unused or unsold. Okay. Where in manufacturing, when at a particular date, depending on the date, we call that stock a particular name. If it is lying unsold or unused at the beginning of the accounting period, that is 1st April, we call that stock as opening stock. And if it is lying on the end of the closing of the accounting period, then we call it as closing stock. Okay, I hope you have understood this very clearly. So we have finished expenses, prepaid expenses, outstanding expenses, then profit, gain, loss, income and inventory. Now the next one is discount. This is also during school days आपने सीखा है. यहाँ पर हमको थोड़ा ध्यान देना है. Of course, what do you mean by discount? Discount means what? A reduction in the price of goods sold. As you're selling the goods, okay, the goods that you're selling, supposing mobile phone cost is say 85,000, but you are giving some discount to them. उनको बोलते हैं no, I'll give a reduction. So instead of 85,000, you will give him for 80,000. So how much did you reduce? 5,000. That reduction of amount is known as discount. You all know this, okay? Anyway, still I'm emphasizing, discount is what? A reduction in the price of goods sold. Now remember, when you talk of a discount, there are two types of discount. And which are they? Trade discount and cash discount. Now what do you mean by trade discount? What do you mean by cash discount? Very simple. Trade discount is the discount that is received by the traders. Cash discount is the discount that is received by the customers. Got me? Trade discount traders के लिए है, cash discount customers के लिए है. Now, very important two differences. Please remember, the trader and the businessman. I am the mobile shop owner. I am selling mobile phones. Okay, my mobile phone is costing 85,000 for you. Okay, and I am giving you 5,000 reduction. आपको मैंने 5,000 discount दिया, and I am giving it to the customer. So what discount is that? It is a cash discount. At the same time, I want to inform you 85,000 का मैंने इनको बेचा है. But actually, when I bought from the main wholesalers, they gave me for 85,000. But actual price of that was 95,000. I as a trader, I too got discount of 10,000 from the wholesaler. Understood? But remember, do you think I as a businessman will tell you as a customer that you see 85,000 का है, I've written the price as selling price as 85,000. But will I tell that actually it was 95,000 I bought. I got it for 85,000. What? I hope you got me. Okay? 95,000 का था, या तो उन्होंने भी हमको कुछ डिस्काउंट दिया, 10,000 का डिस्काउंट दिया है. So what does it mean? As a businessman, we do not reveal, we do not show to anybody, we will not tell you, we will not tell any customers what discount I as a trader got. So trade discount is not recorded in the books of accounts. Please remember that. आप समझ में आ रहे हैं? As a businessman, I will not tell you how much of discount I got from the wholesalers. But I'll tell you that, okay, I'm giving you this much discount. So please understand two main differences between trade discount and cash discount is that trade discount is not recorded in the books of accounts. Cash discount is recorded in the books of accounts. Number one, differences. Number two, now trade discount is given to whom? To the traders. Now, why do you think the traders gets a discount from the wholesalers or the manufacturers? क्यों मिलते हैं उनको? What do you think? It's because now if you as a customer, you go to that manufacturer and tell, okay, give me for 85,000 or 80,000, do you think they will give you? No, because you are not going to buy in bulk. As a customer, even if you go to the wholesalers, they will not give you the discount what they are offering to me as a trader. Because I get that trade discount only because I am purchasing the goods in bulk. हम बहुत ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी में हम चीज़ें खरीदी करते हैं and इस वजह से मुझे ट्रेड डिस्काउंट मिलता है. अंडरस्टूड? कैश डिस्काउंट हम क्यों देते हैं आपको? क्योंकि आप हमसे क्रेडिट नहीं ले रहे हैं, आप हमको टाइमली पेमेंट कर रहे हैं. आप हमको टाइमली पेमेंट कर रहे हैं या अर्ली पेमेंट करने से आई गिव यू. ट्रेड डिस्काउंट इज गिवन फॉर बल्क परचेजेस. ट्रेड डिस्काउंट इज गिवन टू द ट्रेडर्स फॉर बल्क परचेजेस. कैश डिस्काउंट इज गिवन टू द कस्टमर्स फॉर टाइमली or early payment. So these two differences, please remember. So I hope you understood what do you mean by discount. Discount means what? A reduction in the price of goods sold. And discount are of two types, trade discount and cash discount. Trade discount is a discount which is given to the traders. Cash discount is a discount given to the customers. Trade discount is not recorded in the books of accounts. Cash discount is recorded in the books of accounts. Trade discount is given to the traders for bulk purchases. Cash discount is given to the customers for timely or early payment. I hope you are clear with this concept. Okay, very good. Next point is also I wanted to know the differences, the meaning of rebate. The meaning of rebate. Again, as a layman, we find people saying that they think that the discount, I got 10% discount, हमको 10% rebate मिला. So they feel that discount and rebate are one and the same. Of course no. Discount, you understood now, the reduction in the price of goods sold. But rebate, what is that? Please look here. Any discount apart from the above reasons are known as rebate. Any discount apart from the above two reasons. What is a discount? Trade discount and cash discount. Leaving that trade discount and cash discount, उन दोनों reason की वजह से अगर आपने discount दिया, उसको हम rebate नहीं बोलेंगे. I repeat. For bulk purchases, if you are getting a discount, it is not rebate. If it is for timely payment or for early payment, it is not rebate. Any other reasons, I want you to put in the comment box and tell me what could be the other reasons. जहाँ पर आप reduction देते हैं आपके माल का, ये it's not meant for the what is it, timely payment or early payment, दूसरा कुछ reason से आप देते हैं, तो वो क्या है, क्या reason है? Let me find out. Let me get it from you people, okay? And please just think about and put it in the comment box. Fine. Now next is, so you have understood discount and rebate, okay? Let me come to the next one, 25th one, and that is bad debts. Bad debts. Debts means what? Debts. Debts मतलब उधार, कर्जा. आपने जो कर्जा दिया वो बैठ गया भाई. I gave to Amit or Sumit and Company. Okay, I sold goods to Sumit and Company for 65,000. And out of that 65,000 which he was supposed to give me is my debtor, because he said he'll pay to me after 4 months. So after 4 months, when I asked him to pay, instead of 65,000, he could pay only 50,000, 50. So बाकी का 15,000 उसके पास है ही नहीं, वो कंगाल हो गया. So for me as a businessman, I am in a loss. And what is that loss known as? It is known as bad debts. Bad debts. जो उधार बेकार गया, उसको हम बोलते हैं bad debts. Again, look here. Debts gone bad. जो उधार आपका बेकार गया और not recoverable. जो आपको नहीं मिल पाया, आपको मिलना था 4 महीने के बाद लेकिन आपको नहीं मिला है, वो जो डेट जो है, वो जो उधार जो आपको मिलना था ना, वो पैसा नहीं मिला, उसको हम बोलते हैं बैड डेट्स. प्लीज रिमेंबर, इट्स वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड टुडे दिस इज द लास्ट वन फॉर टुडे, दैट इज depreciation. Depreciation. What do you mean by depreciation? Depreciation is, आपने सुना है appreciate. आपका तो appreciate हो रहा है आपका जो आपने घर लिया. ओके, आपने लैंड लिया था, उसका वैल्यू appreciate हो गया. 10 साल पहले तो जब आपने ज़मीन लिया था, it was only 10 lakhs, बट आज तो 80 lakhs हो गया भाई. तो उसका वैल्यू बढ़ गया कि कम हुआ? बढ़ गया. appreciate होना. वैसे ही आपने सुना होगा depreciate होना. हमारा जो मशीन जो हमने लिया था, ओके, 5 साल पहले, हमने 5 साल पहले उसको 2 लाख में लिया था. अगर मैं अभी आफ्टर 5 years when if I'm selling that machine, will I get 5 lakhs? नहीं, because the wear and tear, इतना साल हो गया ना भाई, पुराना हो गया, तो उसका वैल्यू घटता है घटता है घटता है, तो उसको हम डेप्रिशिएट बोलते हैं. So coming back to the point, depreciation is what? Reduction in the value of fixed assets. Now when we say fixed assets, what are fixed assets? Fixed assets जो है वो tangible assets है and current assets है. Tangible and current assets को हम बोलते हैं fixed assets. Tangible का meaning क्या है? जो आप देख सकते हैं, जिसको आप छू सकते हैं, what you can see and touch. Furniture, machinery, all those things are tangible assets. Cash, okay, and current assets. Current मतलब कि आपका शॉर्ट टर्म वाला जो पैसा जो मिल रहा है, मिलेगा. इवन कैश, मेरे पास इतना पैसा है, करंट एसेट है वो. अंडरस्टूड? सो जो आपका रिडक्शन होता है फिक्स एसेट में, एक मशीनरी की बात करेंगे हम. सो मशीनरी इज अ फिक्स एसेट एंड उसमें जो आपका घटता है, दैट रिडक्शन कितना घट गया, उतना जो अमाउंट है, दैट इज व्हाट इज डेप्रिसिएशन. Okay, so depreciation means what? Reduction in the value of fixed asset. And please remember, when we say fixed asset, they are tangible non-current assets. Sorry, non-current assets, not current assets. Sorry, I think I told current assets, right? Sorry, non-current assets. Fixed assets क्या है? Fixed मतलब क्या है कि वो बहुत long term के लिए. When it is current, it means it is for a period of 12 months. Cash and all is a current asset, but that's not a fixed asset. We are talking about fixed asset. So fixed asset में reduction अगर हो गया, then it is what is? It is a depreciation. Okay? Now examples, let me give you. Machinery fixed asset है. Current asset है क्या? नहीं. Furniture, it's a fixed asset, and it is a tangible asset also. Tangible asset है, आप देख पाते हैं इसको. Equipments है. So ये सारी चीज जो है, इस तरह के जो फिक्स एसेट्स होते हैं, ये सारे डेप्रिशिएट होते हैं. बट प्लीज रिमेंबर, लैंड जो है एक ऐसा फिक्स एसेट है जिसको हम लैंड बोलते हैं. लैंड जो है ना, उसमें डेप्रिसिएशन नहीं होता है. एज ए टोल्ड यू कि आपने एक जमीन लिया था 10 लाख का, 20 साल पहले की बात है. आज उस जमीन का जो प्राइस जो है, किसी हालत में उससे कम नहीं होगा, उससे बड़ा है. सो लैंड, दो इट इज अ फिक्स्ड नॉन करंट एसेट, इट इज ऑलवेज एप्रिशिएटेड, बट रेस्ट ऑल द अदर फिक्स्ड एसेट्स जो है, फिक्स्ड एसेट्स आर व्हाट? दैट टैंजिबल नॉन करंट एसेट्स. ये सारे जो है हमेशा इसकी वैल्यू कम होते होते घटते जाते हैं. सो दैट इज व्हाट यू नीड टू रिमेंबर. नाउ अगेन, now I told you about the do you remember gross profit and loss we covered? Okay, now let us come to the term gross profit, net profit. Profit we covered, right? We told what is profit? Revenue minus expenses. Now what do you mean by revenue? Revenue receipts minus revenue expenditure. ये हमने यहाँ पर कवर किया था. Okay, यहाँ पर this one, this the same thing is repeated. But gross profit and net profit, I want you to understand. Now what do you mean by gross profit? Very simple, very simple. Now gross profit is what? Revenue minus direct expenses. Now what do you mean by direct expenses? Gross profit तो पता चला आपको, रेवेन्यू माइनस एक्सपेंसेस या एक्सपेंडिचर. बट ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट के टोटल, नेट प्रॉफिट क्या होता है, उसमें से कुछ माइनस करना. सो लेट मी टॉक अबाउट ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट. प्लीज रिमेंबर, फिलहाल आप ऐसे याद रखो कि रेवेन्यू माइनस कौन से एक्सपेंसेस है? डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस. जितने भी डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस है, मतलब कि मैन्युफैक्चरिंग जो आपका डायरेक्टली जिसमें खर्चा हुआ है, जैसे कि वेजेस होते हैं, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी होते हैं, वाटर एंड इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, आपकी जो फैक्ट्री का जो खर्चा होता है, जहां पर मैन्युफैक्चरिंग होते हैं, वहां का जो भी खर्चा, उस खर्चे को हम बोलते हैं डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस. सो ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट क्या होता है? रेवेन्यू माइनस डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस करो, उसको हम ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट बोलते हैं। उसके बाद उसमें से आपको इनकम टैक्स जो भी है, अलग अलग टैक्स और बहुत सारे ऑफिस के खर्चा सब होते हैं, तो उस खर्चे को हम बोलते हैं। तो नेट प्रॉफिट क्या होता है, वो सारे एक्सपेंसेस को माइनस करेंगे रेवेन्यू से, देन वी कॉल इट एज नेट प्रॉफिट। प्लीज रिमेंबर, ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट एंड नेट प्रॉफिट, मोर डिटेल्स वी विल बी फाइंडिंग इट व्हेन वी डू द फाइनल अकाउंट्स, जहां पर हमें ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट करना है, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट करना है, कैपिटल अकाउंट करना है, बैलेंस शीट करना है। So when you do the trading account, you will find, oh, what are the differences. If the credit side is more, then profit हो गया, तो वो profit को हम बोलते हैं ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट। उसके बाद प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट खोलते हैं हम लोग, जिसमें कि ऑफिस के क्या क्या एक्सपेंसेस हो गए, उसको हम इनडायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस बोलते हैं, तो उसको भी माइनस करेंगे, तो देन वी गेट इट व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज नेट प्रॉफिट। ओके, टोटल प्रॉफिट जो है उसमें से ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट इज व्हाट, ग्रॉस टोटल जो आपको मिल गया उसमें से आपको क्या माइनस करना है, डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस। डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस आर द एक्सपेंसेस रिलेटेड टू द मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट्स, और यू कैन से फैक्ट्री का जो खर्चा है उसका पूरा खर्चा को हम डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस बोलते हैं, उसको से माइनस करो भाई, उसको प्रॉफिट, उस प्रॉफिट को हम बोलते हैं ग्रॉस प्रॉफिट। नेट प्रॉफिट क्या होता है, रेवेन्यू जो जो रिसीट्स मिलते हैं आपको माइनस पूरा जो भी खर्चा है, डायरेक्ट एंड इनडायरेक्ट एक्सपेंस सब खर्चा करने के बाद जो बाकी मिलता है उसको हम बोलते हैं नेट प्रॉफिट। ओके, सो वो भी आपको पता चला। नाउ गेन we explained here, right? Profit earned from irregular activities. Whatever profit that you earn from irregular activities, उसको हम gain बोलते हैं। Income is what we told you. What is income? Income is a profit earned during one accounting period. During one accounting period. Now, just few examples. As I told you, mobile shop की business है आपके. I hope you can see the board. Supposing your shop is mobile shop, okay? You are selling AC, air conditioner. आपका कौन सा दुकान है भाई? आप मोबाइल शॉप के बिजनेसमैन हैं, बट आपका जो AC आपको चेंज करना है, तो आपने वो जो पुराना AC बेच दिया, आपको 10,000 मिल गया, ओके? आपको 10,000 मिल गया। ये कौन सा है? What do you mean by that? So sale of AC. Okay, sale of AC, please remember what it is it's a revenue, right? It's a revenue. But when we talk about this, is it a regular activity? It is not a regular activity, it is an irregular activity. Irregular activity से आपको जो मिलता है पैसा, इनकम अगर मिलते हैं, तो उसको हम गेन बोलते हैं। ओके, नेक्स्ट इज सेल ऑफ मोबाइल। सेल ऑफ मोबाइल, so what do you mean by sale of mobile? आपने जो आपको इनकम मिल रहा है, right? You are getting the income. Supposing if you are purchasing of तो आपको क्या receipts हो गया, revenue receipts हो गया, okay? Supposing if you are purchasing AC for 9,000, आपने AC परचेज किया, लेकिन आप कौन सा बिजनेसमैन है? मोबाइल शॉप का बिजनेसमैन है, तो वो सोचिए कि वो क्या है, आपने जो परचेज किया तो आपका एक्सपेंडिचर हो गया, लेकिन कौन सा एक्सपेंडिचर है? प्लीज थिंक अबाउट एंड राइट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स। सपोजिंग इफ यू आर परचेजिंग मोबाइल, ओके, यू आर परचेजिंग AC, तो व्हाट काइंड ऑफ, इट इज एन एक्सपेंडिचर यू हैव स्पेंड, बट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ एक्सपेंडिचर आई वांट यू टू राइट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स। सपोज if you are purchasing mobiles, it is an expenditure, but what expenditure, that we need to write in the comment box. Okay, so I think that with this थोड़ा सा आपको फिर से रिवाइज करेंगे, करना है आपको, then you will be able to understand clearly. Moreover, ये जो accounting basic terms जो है ना, you need to revise it 2 to 3 times and then try to think properly, उसको relate करो with a real life situation, so you will be able to understand, conceptualize in a much better way. So thank you so much. With this, I end my video for this part. And then one more part will be there where I try to complete as much as possible, and then we will move to the next step. So once again, before I wind up this, I really want to profusely and profoundly extend my gratitude to each one of you as viewers, and as it's very encouraging. I request once again, if in case you like my video, if you're able to understand me, please try to subscribe so that you will get my updated videos, and also let me know what is your suggestion, or in case your feedback, whatever it is, please put that in the comment box. I'll really be appreciating that. Thank you once again, and please wait. And for the next video, until then, I would like to say goodbye to you all. Stay blessed. God bless everyone, and may you all excel in these accounts. Thank you so much.